Es un momento de emoción. Envío un saludo a toda la gente de Santa Eulalia, la tierra que nos vio nacer, especialmente a la familia Shunkash, Anorita Shunkash, la primera princesa nacional indígena de nuestro pueblo. Y como dijera la escritora quesalteca, es la princesa del milenio, es el orgullo de la tierra de Jolonconó. Un saludo especial para San Miguel Acatán, Huehuetenango y toda mi familia. Espero que este sea un recuerdo para ustedes y es una manera de manifestar el arte a donde quiera que uno vaya. Un saludo para Guatemala, la tierra inolvidable que nos vieron nacer. Un saludo para nuestra gente, para nuestros paisanos en Miami, en Los Ángeles, en todos los Estados Unidos. Adelante, feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo. Thank you, baby.
I want to welcome all of you and just say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year's, and anything else that I'm leaving out. So happy holidays. Here at the Carlisle, our team, we are driven by our principles of service. And two of those principles of service I think are particularly relevant to all of the work that Victor has done throughout the year for you today. And those two principles of service are nurturing the spirit and celebrating individuality. Victor has put all of himself into the work that you're going to see today, and you get a real good sense of Victor's individuality and that of all of you as well.
Today, I always say I am going to open the windows and the doors of the fantasy. But today, I am not going to open the doors of the fantasy. I am going to open my heart to all of you. It's a moment full of emotions. A lot of people that one day were sitting there, they are no more with us. But I always say, I believe in God. I believe in the Virgin Mary. That's why I am sure that in spirit, they are here with us now. Welcome to all of us. Since June or July, you were asking me, are you going to do the show? And I say, yes, and I am here. Like I always say, it's not only me. There are a lot of people behind doing little things, but I am here now on thanks to all our community. Thanks to Erin, to the chef, to our ED, to Mr. Lemon, to the whole community, to Ty, to everybody who helped to make this a reality. With all my heart, welcome to our community. I always say, we are a family, and we are a family in the good and bad times. This is a Christmas parade. As you can see, it's a beautiful piece at the top. It took almost 3 months to put all that little piece together. It's not that I got hours, no. 1 hour every day, or 1 hour each 2 weeks. And then I did it. It's not easy because you put the piece together and then sometimes you have to wait for a couple days until it's a little dry and you put more and more. Really, it's a piece of jewelry that I put all together one little piece by piece for you to enjoy it. I never dreamed that I will go to Disneyland, but I went to Disneyland 20 or 30 years ago when Disneyland was so different than today. Was the beautiful Disneyland to remember, but things change, and I think it's not the same as before. And then I went to Mission, and this little lady was selling things on the street, and she was selling this beautiful doll, and I said, well, this is going to be the show. That's why I said to all of you, thanks to the open market, the fresh flowers and everything is from the open market. When I go to the stores, it's amazing how the people remember me, and they really help me to get all the things together for our show. For all of you here, a dancing flower. In the sky, when I was in Arizona, it was something different for me. I come to the United States because I didn't wish to come. We come from some political problems, and I went to Arizona, and there I worked as a teacher, and at night I could see the sky full of stars. And I always wonder how the stars look in reality. And this is what I did here. This is our Christmas star. This is a beautiful piece of butter that Aaron gave it to me. Aaron said, oh, maybe you can use it for the show. And I had it in some corner of the room, and was the moment that I said, wow, this is the moment that I am going to do a Christmas star. And the star is very important because that's how today know that Jesus was born, according to the Bible. That's why, to me, it was really very important to have a Christmas star, which is here. It's full of light, full of color. This piece was a ball that I covered, and then when I made that ring, and I leave it there for weeks and weeks, on one day I took all the air from the ball, and I got that beautiful ring. I stick the ring in the bottle, and what you see here is the cones or the toilet paper that are holding our lamp, and this is our Christmas star. Support. Maybe hour and a half, I got to see that I missed something, and then I went back to the kitchen and I said, Chef, please can you take me home? And he did it right away. On all these little contributions, all these little details is what makes this a reality. This is a Christmas tree. If you see it, all this is metal. But I covered with that paper mache, and then I stick all this material, and I got this beautiful Christmas tree. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's something for us to enjoy in this moment. Sometimes we have difficult times here at the Carlisle because it's not the paradise to live, but it's the place where we put our heart, where we try to feel you, to make feel you like if you are at home. Oh, this is the moment. This is a very special moment for us because it's the time when you get close, you sit so close that you can feel your heart, you can feel your breathing. Well, this is Christmas. It's what is Christmas about. It's the time to enjoy it. is the time to be together. And that's why, no matter what we go through to make this show, as long as I will be at the Carlisle, always will be a show, because it's when we get all together, when we are here, when we can see each other. Why not? It's when we miss the people that passed away. But it's not a sad moment, because God let them to be here enjoying this moment with us. He was to learn how to play the piano. He did it by himself. Here is Bernardo on Romulo Arena.
Everybody. I will sing 49. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long way the woods and seen and ever blind. Till he appeared and the star fell its word.
The land of the Abraham Lincoln or George Washington, from the Mississippi River to the Amazonas River. America is running all over in my blood. America is my flesh. Why? Because it's the soil that feeds us. America is the land when all our sisters and brothers are lying in peace. America is the land where we cry or laugh. America is the land that is here for all of us. And we can thank God that give us this privilege to be born in America. everybody left me alone. I kneel when I say, thanks God for giving me this privilege to be here in the Grand Canyon. To have you here in this moment is something that I never will forget. That will be part of my life, to see your faces, to see your smile, because you are part of us. How to please all of you is very difficult. But each co-worker do this, what we can do for you. On each time that I go home, I thank God that I try to do the best for all of you. America, America, America is our land. It's the land. Thanks to Jonathan, we are enjoying this music. Jonathan put all this music together for us in the computer. Today is the magic of the computer. These things make all these lot of the little flags, stars. They always have the flag. Because when you see the flag, you see the country. Thanks to God, America is here in my hands. For all of you, with our hand, America is here, in our dreams, our land, our America. It's fiesta in Mexico, from Tijuana to Chiapas, because today is the day of the Virgin of Guadalupe. I went there many times, and I am planning to go back. Because when I go there, I feel like all my body get washed, and I am a new person. I believe in the Virgin Mary, I believe in the Virgin of Guadalupe. Please allow me to consecrate this beautiful piece that I need all 9% is crystal, real crystal, that we collect to put it together. To consecrate, to dedicate this piece to the Virgin of Guadalupe in Mexico. The Virgin of Guadalupe we call the Queen of America, the Queen of Mexico, and the Emperatriz of America. The bells are ringing in Mexico. It's fiesta time in Mexico, and it's fiesta time at the Carlisle, because we are all together to celebrate Christmas, but at the same time, Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Everything is for you to take it home, to enjoy it, and to remember. But this piece, I want to keep it together, because like I say, I offer to the Virgin of Guadalupe, and I am going to have it at home, and I will consecrate it to her.
Are you there? Seabirds scream at the side. Oh, we scream from heaven. Hey, hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Rise the Sabbath, rise the
What I really enjoy in Guatemala is to see the water coming fresh from the mountain. Sometimes I play with the water and I see like a ribbon of crystal falling down from the mountain. How can we forget where we were born? No matter where we go, that is inside of us. It's part of our life. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I laugh. I don't feel bad about it, because that's part of me. Sometimes I protest. It's part of me. Now, the whole community is here. Marketing, the nurse department, the housekeeper, bank with all the people, the kitchen, Yuri, the chef, Tai, all of us are here in this moment. It's a moment that we are dreaming. Life goes so fast that we have to have a minute to stop and enjoy it. Life is like a running river, and we have to go with the flow. But it's good to stop for a moment and enjoy it like we are doing now. How can I stop doing the show when you are here? When some of you never come down for nothing, I can see you here now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for touching my heart. Thanks because I see your face and we are so close. You know that no matter how busy I am, I always go and say hi from far away. But now I am here in front of all of you. And like I said, I didn't open the windows on the doors of the fantasy. I am opening my heart to all of you. The water. The water that we drink. The water that feeds soil where our food comes from. What is going to be life one day when we are not going to have more rivers and everything is going to start to get dry? But here is life. Water is a source of fantasy. Fantasy that is reality. because we touch the water, we play with the water, or 90% of our body is water. Always get involved in something. Now it's time for Jim to come, and he's going to show a piece that he did himself for the show.
Okay, so there's a brief explanation for my project. And first of all, let me say I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my family. But we talk very sarcastically about each other, so I hope this gives you a giggle. It's very sarcastic, it's also the truth. I come from a family of musicians, singers, choir leaders, pianists, artists. You name it, I come from it. I cannot sing. I sound like a cat being tortured, I'll be honest. If I hit a note on the piano falls apart. I'll also be honest about that. My father tried to have me take violin lessons. The neighbors called the cops because they thought we were killing our dog. Every time I tried to paint, every time I tried to sketch, they put the picture on upside down on the fridge and swear that it was perfectly right. My parents tried and they tried. My grandparents tried. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't sing. I couldn't dance. I was born with 3 left feet, 2 of them on the same foot. Nothing worked. Finally, at the age of 8, my mom decides I'll try one last thing. She puts a bunch of yarn in front of me and she says, if you can't tie knots, it's not worth it. Just a month before at Christmas, they decided, oh, let's have little Jimmy get up in front of everybody. All your cousins, they're going to cover up your voice. Go ahead and sing. My cousins start to sing, and I jump in. My mom runs up, clasps her hand over my mouth, sits me back down. Don't ever sing again. Okay, so now she's going to put yarn in front of me. I'm 8 years old. I'm going to probably fail at this too. No, actually I start doing okay. I do so well that I actually start surpassing my mom in 1 year. The first project I made is an Afghan my mom still has. I didn't know how to stop, I didn't want to stop because of the fact that it's actually doing something well. This thing is 20 feet by 30 feet, and I kid you not. It's an area rug. Since then, you name it, I'll do it. I made myself a couple of hats, I made purses, I made full-on dresses you saw on Halloween. The outfit Christine was wearing, I made. Top to bottom, that was all me. You name it, you think it, I can do it. At the same time, I'm still very jealous. I cannot sing, though I try. Those of you that were here for the karaoke thing, you heard me mumble and growl. I can't sing. I still can't play an instrument. I'd like to learn, but I'm still scared the instrument will fall apart in my hands. Anyways, so this is my expression of myself. That keeps slightly falling apart. But then again, if I'm making Victor's stuff fall apart, I'm sure mine should at least fall apart too. All crochet, double stitch, this is me. Why is he all blue? Because he cannot sing. He has no mouth, thank goodness, or else he'd sound horrible. He has no fingers because he cannot play an instrument. He has no feet because he cannot dance. But the one thing he can do is crochet. This is my presentation. Again, I love my parents, though they wish that I was like the rest of the family. But at the same time, their bed has about 15 or 20 different blankets made by yours truly.
Is because she is with us in this moment. Mrs. Fong was at the Carlisle for 16 years, almost the time that I am being here. Mrs. Fong got involved in the bingo. She did many activities, and she was very supporting in almost everything. A couple days ago, we lost another homeowner, Mrs. Ehima or Ehima. I remember his face, and I got so close to her for many times. Mrs. Sofia Cadon from Colombia. I remember her. I remember a lot of homeowners that one day were sitting there. But like I said to you, they are here with us now because in the mercy of God, everything is possible. This year I lost my mother and I lost my best friend. It was a very difficult year for me, to the point that one day the chef told me where we were sitting so close and he said, one thing after another one. And then I said to him, Chef, this is life. I am here, and I am so happy to be here with all of you. Thanks to the kitchen, to all my co-workers. Each time that I come here, I see smiles, I see people welcome me. And that's a big motivation to keep going. All of you here, in this moment, are our motivation. Can you imagine how we'll be in Carlisle without of you? You are the Carlisle. You, the ones that are sitting there, is our community. And the ones that one day were part of our community, to Mrs. Fong, to all the people that passed away, I made this little monument. Why? Because they were like us, one day enjoying the show, asking me, are you going to do the show? I went to see Mr. Fong, and I asked him, Mr. Fong, can you allow me to mention Mrs. Fong at the show? And he said, yeah. And then he showed me this little table. Each time that we had a show, Mrs. Fong took a little something. And she had it in a display. Mrs. Fong had a special table to put each single thing that she took from the show. To his family, when you go back to the place, please take this piece with you and add it to Mrs. Fong's collection. It's for all of our residents that passed away. For all our residents that were one day with us, but now they are here. He told me this is for the Christmas show. That's why I put all these beautiful pieces. On is a little touch of Indonesia for all of you. It's very simple, it's very beautiful, and really is a unique piece because you can see monkeys, light, passion, and full of colors. By the way, these were some bases that Erin had there to be using. And then I said, oh, maybe she don't need it no more. and a real angel that works at the Carlisle is going to come, and she is going to sing for us Holy Night. Like I said, Christmas is about the nativity of Jesus Christ. On Mary is going to sing for all of us Holy Night. And then I am going to pass the piece for you that is about Bernardo is going to play the piano, and then Mary is going to sing Holy Night.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the birth of our dear Savior's Long the world in sin and ever pining, till He appeared and the soul felt His word. Of thrill, of weary soul rejoices, for yonder is a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees to hear the angel voices. When Christ was born, all night, divine, all night
Well, that's why I am more than happy to present to you this piece, which is a bell. But you will see, I am going to pull the bell slowly, and then the nativity is going to appear. So this is the moment to celebrate. Somebody very special that always is with us, that always is with us, and he is part of too many little things in the community. Yes, Tim. Sometimes I call him Agustin, and he is going to sing for us, Ro-po-pom-pom. I love that song. And it's not going to be shown without that song, because that song has a real meaning. Can you imagine this poor boy who was thinking, what I am going to give to Jesus for Christmas? He didn't was thinking what I am going to get in Christmas. No! What I am going to give to Jesus in Christmas. And he saw his little broom, and he played for Jesus. Agustin?
drum for him, played my best for him. Then he smiled at me and my dreams.
Any reverse without any practice, just walking and do it, which is something that proves that we always try to do the best that we can. In the ballet, we see unity. We see all these people dancing, moving with energy, putting all their heart. Can you imagine how many hours and hours of practice to be at the ballet, to give something to us to enjoy it? I am lucky that I went to the ballet a couple of times. When I sit there, when I enjoy it from the beginning to the end, because I even can feel it, how do they put their hearts in all the moves, the music, the color, the harmony. On, this is what I try to put for all of you. A little ballet for us to enjoy it. Here, the ballet at the Carrasco. Something simple, something beautiful, something full of colors, full of harmony. You can see how she dances. And that's how do they do it in reality. Those people, they practice and practice for hours because they enjoy it, because they love it, and because they want to bring us some happiness. Like anyone who do art, they don't think what they will get. They think what they will give. Like Bernardo playing the piano, our waiter singing, and all of my coworkers that always participate in one on another one, in one way, on another way, to get all the show on the road. For all of you, the ballet at the Carrasco. And I really enjoy it. It's something magic. It's something that you live it or you remember. Like our show, you would remember our show. On, try to put a little piece together, full of colors, full of passion. Today is, and tomorrow, who knows? On my heart, always be your smile, your face. In my heart, I always remember this moment. No matter where I am going to go, no matter what's going to happen to me, but you are part of my life, and you always will be. Say something, do something. This is something to remember. From Lauren to all of you, a book of memories. Take a minute on tonight. Be part of the history of the Carlisle, because this book is going to be here. On one day, we will open the book and we will remember you. We will remember what you were thinking in this moment. That's why the book is here for all of you to write something on something to remember all of you. Full of dreams, and I hope that God will give me a chance to go one day to Alaska, play with the snow, play with the rivers, breathe America, touch America, and be part of America. Flowers, buy to all of us a ticket to Alaska. Here is Alaska. Alaska, which is part of America. Alaska is one of the pieces of America. And we were talking about America. We were talking about the beauty. We were talking how about America is part of our life, is in our heart, is in our blood. I was thinking how I am going to do such a piece. The chef buy bags of chocolate that is at home, but then I said, my God, it's too much waste, and I make it simple on a low cost for all of you. Erin has been involved in so many things, and she's going to be part of the show now because she's going to do the final touch, our prayer. We are not going to leave without praying. If you don't wish to do it, just close your eyes on whatever you believe in, get close to that. In this moment, with all my heart, thanks to you. Whatever we do to put the show together is nothing, because you are here. And that's the best part. Thanks for the bonus. We are living a crisis, but even like that, you do the best, and you give us some something, some reward, something that we all of us appreciate. With all my heart, with all the heart of my co-worker, thanks for everything, and this is our Christmas present for all of you. With us,
something in all of our spirit for this holiday season. During this holiday season, we think about our family, our relatives, our neighbors, the people with whom we will spend this festive time gathering and celebrating a feeling of community, love, and togetherness. As we look at their faces and remember their stories, there are feelings of gratitude and some of fear and anxiety. We should be thankful for these loved ones, and we should ask for forgiveness of them for the ways that we have been less than accepting and loving. We look onward in hopes to heal the wounds, divisions, and conflicts that stand between us, and help us to remember how dearly we love them and how loved we all are. As we gather together to share a meal, a drink, and a laugh, we need to be mindful for the many ways that we have been blessed throughout our lives. We are grateful for each person who has gathered at our table to celebrate this time of giving and friendship with us and our loved ones. We ask for thanks and blessings for our food and for those who are no longer with us today. In our gratitude and love, we remember those who are not as fortunate as us and who are without a meal today, tomorrow, and throughout this season. May we remember the challenging messages of caring and giving as we pray for peace in families and nations throughout the world. I bless you all in this community and give thanks to you for your love, support, and praise. May you all have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and most importantly, a blessed life filled with friends, family, warmth, and good spirits. Happy holidays.
Don't touch it. And then everything is for you to take it, to remember this beautiful, beautiful moment that we had a chance to be together.
Thanks for everything. We will see it in the internet. Okay.
That was very, very good. I got it.
What do you want, Gladys? Cute,
So now you're going to play sword with your guys, huh?
I saw eggnog.
Well, this is very sweet. Yeah. I usually like sweet, but not too sweet.
They're already in there. Yeah. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So if I bring you things during the year, just drop them at the front desk?
Yes, they give it to me. Thank you.
This is wonderful. I can't believe that you give all these things away. Because I've got books from the library in there too. And he's giving this away. It was an old lampshade. Okay, this is